Hello class, my name is Eric, and for my project I was looking at a company called Novak Solutions that wanted to develop a program for user management or a script for user management. So they wanted a program that will be able to create users in Linux system, delete users, archive obsolete users, authenticate users that want to use the program, and finally scan the Linux system to see whether a user is existing on the system or not before creating the user. Next, they wanted at least a program that will be able to be used by all users, or at least 95% of users by the first week of operation. Then they wanted a program that will be secure, that will have data protection and network security. They also wanted a script or program that will be reliable, that it won't fail due to bugs or other system failures. Then they wanted a program that is very responsive, such that the script or the program will just run with a single click. Then finally, they wanted the system to be designed to have high availability, that the script or the program will be placed on many Linux systems to have redundancy or high availability. Here is the use case of the script or the program, and we can see here there is a user or an actor, and here is the Linux server. So an actor can either create a user, and the user can either be an administrator or a regular user. And in creating this user, the Linux system will verify if the user exists on the system. If the user exists, then the user will not be created. The Linux system also will verify user convention. For example, a convention can be a user will be using the initial of the first name and the last name. So the Linux system will verify that convention. Then the user or the actor can create a password, and the Linux system will check if the password meets what you call complexity or password aging policy, so that the password, if it's not complex, the system will not allow that password for the sake of security. Then a user can delete a user, or an actor can delete a user, and the Linux system will confirm if that user has been deleted. Finally, an actor can archive the user, and the Linux system may display if the archived user has been archived. Here is the class diagram for machine learning for the program or the script, and we see a user here, and a user can either be a local user or a regular user, and or an administrator. As we can see, these are arrows, inheritance arrows for the local user and the administrator. And then we have a composition arrow here going to the user history, just showing that user history cannot exist without a user. The same here, we have composition arrows going to the password, just showing that A password cannot exist without a user. Finally, we have the aggregation arrow here going to the group, just showing that a user, either a local user or an administrator, can belong to a group or more groups. On a project evaluation concerns, we had an issue of maintainability, a lack of comments in the code. They need to be comments for every line of the code need to be commented. This will help with maintaining the code in future if need to be made or changes need to be made to the code. Then on scaling, buggy code can hinder scaling and redundancy. So it was an evaluation concern. Finally, was security, that there was a need for the file containing the script to be encrypted, and there was also a need for role-based access control to the script or to the file, such that it's only administrators who can access the file containing the code. Thank you for listening. The description of this video is written down below. Remember to read it. Thank you.